And to double click into the API model providers, obviously you were the first investor in OpenAI. I'm curious to hear about how you view other players in the space, such as Anthropic and Cohere.
This race is getting very expensive. Anthropic's recently talked about $5 to $10 billion to train a simple single model. Next generation 2025, 2026 kinds of models. So it will be hard for too many people to keep up. I don't believe there'll be one. There will be multiple. What I think we will see over the next 2 years is many people who were chasing models. My bet is Anthropic will do fine, it'll do well. OpenAI will do well, Google will do well, Baidu will do well. And then there's some country-specific models. We invested in Sarvam in India for a model focused on Indian scripts, Indian languages, Indian culture. We've done a similar one in Japan called Sakana that's focused on kanji script and Japanese culture. So I do think we'll see a diversity of it. But people directly trying to compete with GPT-4 or 5, and I'm very excited about what 5 and 6 can be, will go the way of inflection. They can't compete directly. So, somebody like Cohere, hard to tell. Can they get that much money? Hard to tell. They be more likely will pivot into some other business. I do think there will be a bigger distance between every developer and the top developers in the top models. They'll pay for data that others don't have access to in many ways. So I do think there'll be more separation, but two important messages. There are many more approaches than transformer models that might show up over the next 10 years or 5 years. Just earlier this week, one of our investments got a big article in Fortune, Symbolica, on neurosymbolic approaches. We invested in Rabbit, which is a neurosymbolic approach, not a transformer approach. So, are there approaches that don't take that much money? Yes, there are. Should people be trying them? Absolutely. Will probabilistic programming approaches work or add significantly? Yes. So I do believe there will be other complementary approaches, not that LLMs will go away, but things will be additive that do things more efficiently in certain domains, are stronger in some areas. We'll talk about types of intelligences in human beings and teaching to that type of intelligence and that type of skill. There's people whose brains are low temperature in the AI sense and are very creative, but can hallucinate, and others who are very reasoning-centric and first principles-centric. That's a different kind of brain. That's not to say one brain is better than another, one style of thinking is better, but there is diversity, and I think we'll see that in AI models too.